Hi, this is Kimberly Knox connecting you with your weekly success tips where I guide and motivate you on how to connect with the current astrological energy and how you can best utilize that in your daily life. So you're probably saying, what's up with the hair? So I am honoring the final days of Pisces and my very strong Neptune that I have in my chart, which gives me this amazing ability to visualize and vision and gives a touch of glamour and intrigue and just liking to honor my creativity and of course my Leo sun that loves the drama and the actress part. And I encourage you all, when you learn about your own chart, to honor those beautiful things about you that are gifts and that are strengths within you. And as we learn that the moment you were born, the sky is a moving storyboard, and that very moment sets up this mathematical picture. It's a picture of the sky at the moment you're born, which infuses you, encapsulates within you all of those wonderful energies and connections of the planets. At the time you were born, the moon symbolizing your emotional nature, and Venus, what you're attracted to and what you desire, and Mars, your ability to take action on your own behalf, and Mercury, the way you think and learn and your attitude toward life, and then also notes about your daily routine in life. So it's about honoring those gifts that you have and those strengths, and to honor those in other people, and then to attract others that balance us out, that help us to strengthen those weaknesses that we have in just really nice balanced ways. So I'm having fun today, and I'm encouraging you to be bold. And I have this really great bold Aries side of me too that loves to live authentically. And we're entering into the time of Aries. We're wrapping up the final days, March the 20th, which is this Thursday. The sun is going to move into Aries, and we have our vernal equinox. And then we have all of this churning energy with Uranus being the sign of Aries to push us forward in authentic ways. What represents who you are, and for you to go forward in that way. And over this last month, I've been encouraging you to reconnect with your vision, to reconnect with Pisces, that vision, those dreams that you have. And so we're in this whole time of Pisces and Virgo, and we're approaching the full moon. The moon has already gone into Virgo. This past week, if you felt overworked, we had the third square of Mercury and Saturn. I just had a plate way too full, and it's really about getting serious, and you just really see the work that's needed to be done, a plan, getting your plan together, and because Saturn's all about tightening your belt and finding out, okay, I have to be really responsible and get the work done. I was overloaded. Things lightened up, thankfully, by Thursday. The moon being in Leo really helped, and so things ended on a really beautiful note by the end of this week. So here we are in the time of Virgo, approaching a Virgo full moon. And what is the moon in Virgo? The moon in Virgo says, get to your to-do list, all right? It's time to edit and sort. It's time to toss out things. It's time to get all the work done that you need to. But with a full moon and coming up in Virgo, obviously somewhere in your chart that's accenting some area of your life where you're going to see things come full bloom, and the seeds that we planted at the beginning of the month, we're going to see how that unfolds here. But are we willing to do the work necessary for us to attain what we want, our dreams? Pisces people will see the action in their relationships, relationships with others, relationships with business, Pisces rising as well. So this is all about work, and Virgo rules the maintenance that we require on our body, and also it rules assimilation of food. That's why health is related to Virgos, all this Virgo energy. So perhaps we're looking at new ways that we are taking care of our bodies, exercise routines, what we need to do to maintain our health. And if you're not doing preventative care and researching things on how you can best improve your health, then you're walking a very, very slippery slope these days, because we really do have to we really do have to pay attention to really good preventative maintenance. And there's tons of really great things out there that you can do to get connected with that. So let's talk about Pisces as the vision and our dreams, and Virgo is the work that's necessary to get it done. So this Virgo Pisces polarity is, is in sway. And of course, if you have a strong Neptune, or you are a Pisces, or you're constantly living out that, or you're attracting, the opposite into your life to help balance you out. By Sunday night, the moon is going to go into Libra. So now we're going to be influenced in this cardinal fashion. Libra is one of the cardinal signs. When things start to pick up in cardinal signs, action starts to happen. Libra is all about being diplomatic and relating with others, how we achieve balance in relationships, what's fair. And Mars has gone retrograde in that sign. So we've had some churning over the last week and a half here of repressed aggression, having to deal with attacks from others. It's happening somewhere in your life, and you can tell that from your own consultation of where it's actually coming up. But I'm certain that you've experienced some of that already. What we're having to do with Mars retrograde is that we're having to use strategy, use diplomacy. And someone used to tell me, Kimberly, because I have a very strong Aries and, just do it kind of energy myself, a little impatient, that you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. And I think it goes something like that. So remember that now. But we're learning all of those skills. What type of relating skills do you have? And those are all being tested right now. And they'll continue to be tested until May 19th. And we're going to probably see kind of the full phase of that as Mars opposes the Sun on April the 8th. So look for all that. But when the moon goes into Libra, so now we have all this churning. But Monday during the day, it's an amazing day to network, to be involved with air sign, because we have the moon in Libra in a really nice aspect to Venus in Aquarius right now. And that's a wonderful time, this air signature, to get out and to network and to meet with other people, thinking outside the box, and to get what we want in that way. So it's a great time to get out there and handle all that. In the evening, Mercury, which is our thinking and our minds and our daily life, is shifting into Pisces, which can be like a little confusing. Okay, Monday is St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day is usually a time when people are out drinking a lot of green beer. So Pisces, Neptune, that's definitely all of the signatures of drinking and intrigue and kind of the fantasy part of the whole thing. So the evening should be quite interesting, although tense, because we do have the moon teaming up in a tense fashion to Pluto and then to Mars. Okay, so what we need to be doing is deflecting any direct attacks. We need to be utilizing our diplomacy. We need to be coming from a sense of fair and balanced approach. So in our relationships, business and personal, where we feel like there's something out of balance, we're going to be addressing this Mars and Libra to help bring things back into balance. So Pisces, though, Mercury going into the sign of Pisces, we're probably going to get some message at that time of in what new innovative ways, or visioning things with or contacts with friends or networking groups, or is that launching us forward? We get this aha moment as Mercury leaves Aquarius and then shifts into Pisces. So Monday should be kind of a bright day, and then the evening we're going to be feeling that tension build up to Tuesday, which is a day of Mars. So then all of the Mars energy is accentuated. Also, Mars is coming together with the moon. So truthfully, try not to be on the attack. If you are sensing that aggression coming your way, you need to deal with it in the most balanced way possible so that there's not outbreaks. By Wednesday, the moon shifts into Scorpio, and Scorpio, the moon energy around this time, it's talking about there's this deep, secretive side of Scorpio where we're looking at our connections with other on deep, intimate levels. All of the mergers that we have, that's why it rules big business. So we're also looking at money that's shared with other people, shared with a partner, personal and business partners. So partnership funds, and with Scorpio, with Saturn being in the sign of Scorpio for quite a while now, over a year, we've been dealing with churning up all of this energy of who and what are we merging with that we are going to be able to sustain for the long term. So we've been we've been bringing up repressed emotions so they can be healed. We've also been, looking through the, kind of like the compost pile of our own life to see what is treasure, what is trash. Keeping the stuff that can sustain, tossing out the other. Also with people in our lives, attracting people that are more like us, more that match that deeply authentic and side of ourselves that we know that we can passionately take forward. So really looking at things in different ways. Since Saturn has gone retrograde, now we are dealing with all of that we've tracked into our life and working with that and digesting and reviewing it. So we have a little bit of a break now from going forward. Thursday's a big day, and I'm going to end on this. Thursday's a big day because we have the vernal equinox. So just, I believe it's a little, it's 12:58 p.m., so it's a little before 1 o'clock. Just after lunchtime, we have the sun going into the sign of Aries, and this springtime had promised a grand cardinal cross. Cardinal is action, cross is action at all 4 points. So we're being pushed into new ways. Uranus in the sign of Aries wants us to be deeply authentic and bold and courageous. Jupiter in Cancer wants us to honor what makes us secure, honor our family connections where we find emotional security, and it's providing this deep container of support and love from that standpoint. Then we have Mars in Libra, and that is looking at how we cooperate and how we are bringing connections into our life and what kind of relationships that we're building and how we're dealing in a fair and balanced way with others. And then we have, where do we have the other one here? So we have Pluto, of course. How can I forget Pluto? Pluto, deeply transformative energy in the sign of Capricorn and traditions and our foundations in life, and that's being torn up and churned up and changed, and it has been for a while now. So we're breaking down everything that was known and rebuilding. So if we are going to rebuild, let's rebuild with the best material, the best stuff that represents who we are at this deeply authentic level. Be bold to bring out your who you are authentically, and go out there and tell the world who you are, and be proud of that, and help other people to feel good about who they are and to honor their gifts and their strengths and focus on that, not someone's weaknesses. So reach out to me. I'm going to talk more about the vernal equinox when I meet up next time with you. It's a really important time in religion as well. And it's a time of rebirth and renewal for all of us. And it's the astrological springtime when we're planting seeds for the entire year that we're going to watch unfold. So we are in the last bit of this really deeply balsamic time, which is just kind of wrapping up in endings. And then we're going to be reborn. Okay, so reach out to me at Kimberly-Knox.com, and I would be thrilled to go over your own personal chart, your own personal consultation, to help you to see those beautiful gifts that you have and to honor those, the different vibrations that you have, and understand the relationships you're attracting into your life, understand where you are with timing, and how you can best utilize all of this energy in your daily life and going forward. So make it a deeply heartfelt week, and I'll reconnect with you again. And this is Kimberly Knox, KK at Kimberly-Knox.com, with your weekly success tips with astrology.